Okay. So we've got All right, we've got Hibike Euphonium. We've got what the fuck's the name of the show again?
Bro's a Redditor.
I was going to say, this is Reddit anime, bro. This is a Redditor's list. And I'm not saying the shows aren't good, but to put all of these 9 as your favorite is Reddit picks.
Yeah. Hibike Euphonium, we got Place Further Than the Universe, March Comes In Like a Lion, Mushishi, Call of the Night, 100 Girlfriends Who Really Love You, Made in Abyss, Evangelion, and Serial Experiments Lane. Yeah, you are. You are on Reddit too much, my guy. I mean, great picks, but.
Okay, well, because you know, we're saying this is Reddit. Let's break down why we think that. What does that even mean?
Lane.
Lane? Okay. Lane plus
Lane, Mushishi, and Hibike Euphonium is
Yeah,
Reddit.
that's
I don't
pretty-
know. It's like the Rainbow thing where you're like, sometimes you just, he sees like
It's like this
Mexican,
bush. Yeah, this bush is from Mexico.
Yeah, sometimes you see like the Mexican gradient. This is like the Reddit gradient right here. And I can't 100% put my finger on why, but it's just this mix between cute girls and critically acclaimed shows that I'm just like,
That's true. That's what it is. I'm trying to think. It is, it's cute girls and critically acclaimed shows. That's like the perfect Reddit combination.
I can see the karma pouring out of the stream right now.
I don't know why. Just I get that read.
I guess because like your average well-rounded anime fan might throw in a shonen or a very action-heavy show. And that's not that
None of them are this.
And a lot of these are very heavy on the feels. March Comes In Like a Lion, Sound Euphorium.
Yeah.
They're very, very intense and visceral shows.
Yes.
With their emotional
And then the
themes.
100 Girlfriends is the guilty pleasure pick.
Yes.
Yeah.
What's the one in the top middle again? I know this one.
Place Further Than the Universe.
You love this show, right, John?
I fucking love this show. This is basically 4 girls that try to go to Antarctica, and it's just the journey of it's a coming of age story where they just go to Antarctica basically.
Yeah.
And I thought it was going to be cute girls doing cute things, and then it was just a very inspiring story.
Although there are a lot of cute girls doing cute things on this list.
There are, but there's no straight up cute girls doing cute
That
things
is
by
true.
themselves.
Because even Hibike Euphonium, like on the surface,
gosh, yeah.
looks like a cute girl's doing cute things. Like, because I remember when this came out as well, people were like, "Oh, we got K-On, but they're in a fucking brass band now."
Yeah.
But when you actually watch it, it's incredibly powerful storytelling.
Yeah.
God, how old are they?
Bro likes escapism.
I think this person is young. I think they got into anime somewhat recently.
Yeah.
And I think they have tried to watch the most critically acclaimed shows and try to make that a big part of them.
Yeah, this person has avoided shonen at all costs.
Yeah.
Would Lane be in your 3x3?
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, just I'm looking at all this, and like they very much like human drama, but it's very much a human drama put through a very anime lens.
Yeah.
True.
You know?
True.
It's
Yeah.
A lot of like philosophy heavy shows.
yeah.
It's, oh man.
This is the person who's like, I'm not going to read any philosophy books, but I will watch these shows to learn about philosophy.
They're either extremely American or like Latvian.
Yeah.
There is no
There's no middle.
There's no middle here. That's my guess.
Yeah. God, I have no idea.
I have no idea as well. It's just so tough. Yeah, there's not really much you can say about the in terms of like. There's no like bad. Obviously, there's no bad ones. But I mean, to be fair, none of the ones that we've reviewed.
Yeah, the only thing
anime.
we know
It's
is that we know which websites you have bookmarked.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But other than that,
you like cute girls, but you like cute girls not as like a fluffy thing. You actually like them
in a meaningful way.
But
maybe the aesthetics are very important.
Yeah, the aesthetics are very important. You like them to go through human drama.
Yeah.
Maybe you like a little bit of Yuri baiting. I don't know. You could be a Hololive fan.
Ooh.
But a tangential Hololive fan, because you don't have an idol show on there.
Yeah.
But I'm sure that kind of feeling might might appeal.
Like, I'm not active in the chat, but I will
Yeah.
put on the second monitor kind of whole life thing.
I like being a part of a group.
Yeah,
I like
yeah,
being
yeah.
part of a group and
Yeah. I just want to see what my girls are up to, kind of whole life thing.
I like the comfy feeling it gives me, but I need a little bit more than just pure comfiness. You know,
I just hope we're just way off. It'd be so funny. Okay, so I've said they're either like Latvian or US, and I think they're 22. I think they're pretty young.
You think so?
Yeah. I think an older anime head wouldn't have so many new shows. And they only really liked old ones here. Even old is wrong. Lane and Evangelion, kind of. And they're not really, like, there's no classics on here.
I mean, Mushishi, I would
I
argue
guess
is a
Mushishi
classic.
is, yeah. You're right.
I'd say, the newest one is 100 Girlfriends, but even then it's like...
These are all in the past, like, 5-10 years, mostly, except for the...
see, here's
I'm reaching.
I get it because I'm like, I feel like they're either like pretty young or actually pretty old. I don't know.
They're young. I'm going young. I'm saying they're 22.
I'm gonna say 38.
Oh, 38?
I'm saying 38. I'm saying 38.
All right, I'll go right.
Dude,
I'll go right in the middle.
I would love to be the patron. I'd love to watch them listen to this. I bet they're probably just fucking giggling, laughing at us, fucking making assumptions about them.
These fucking dumbasses.
So what did you say? What did you say?
I'll go right in the middle then and say 30.
So you say 38, 30. I say 22.
22.
And I'm saying US or some Eastern European country.
European countries.
I'm saying Latvia, sure. What do you say?
You know what? I'll say like, oh, fuck. Let me say like, I want to say like Hungary.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, let's go. Hungary. Why not?
Oh, God, sure. What do you think?
I'm saying Australia actually.
Okay, Australia.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, let's have a look.
Let's see.
Let's see who is even remotely. Are we all kind of right? Are we all kind of wrong?
I feel like we're all so far off.
All right, let's scroll.
29.
29 Netherlands.
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I had a feeling there was some European stuff going on.
Yeah. Well, you got the Europe thing.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
There's something about it that felt somewhat European. I couldn't pin it.
Yeah. All right, let's see the reasoning.
But they're 29, so you were right. I think we both had the similar thing of there's something old here, but there's something new going on.
Definitely.
We're the same age as me.
Okay. Having completed upwards of 1,500 anime.
God.
Okay.
Reddit,
First of all, that is the most Reddit way to start your list.
Also, I love how they're like, for a broader look at my taste, I'll include a link to my analyst as well.
Okay. And by Reddit, what I want to say is you are extremely thorough in this entire process.
Yeah, 100%.
You've watched 1,500 anime.
That's crazy.
Makes a lot of sense.
I mean, bro has written an essay right here, which is impressive.
Let's quickly go over it. Okay, hit me through your films.
Also, before I start, I'm just gonna say I also know they're a Reddit anime fan because they've listed all the anime in their Japanese names. It's not a single one that's in English.
Okay. And I hope the person who submitted this don't be offended by any of this.
We're all just joking. Don't worry, bro.
Hibiki Forum, some shows just resonate with you and Kyoani resonates on another level, even though the Yuri bait, the story, and characters all have purpose and seem to find their goals. Going along with Kumiko on her journey to find her own purpose is absolutely worth following.
Hell yeah.
Sorayumi wo Toy Basho. Which one's that one?
Sorayori mo Toy Basho. For Place Further in the Universe.
From the second I heard the insert song at the end of the first episode, I was sold on the show. Not only did it deliver a great story, it's also an anime that's very easy to recommend to newcomers who are afraid of anime, and one that's pretty hard to bounce off of. March comes in like a lion. This show captured me from the very first scene and held me all the way through. For me, it's a tad above Chihaya Furu. Oh, wow. Though on another day, it could easily go the other way around. That's fair enough. There's just something special about the way that Shaft bring these characters to life, from the casual slice of life moments to the more dramatic, emotional ones.
True.
Mushishi, the series can be described in one word: art. We get around 30 stories all set in the same world with little overlap, but each and every episode keeps you hungry for more. How will this crit of the day problem be solved, and what soothing yet chilling soundtrack will accompany it? Is this
Call of the Night?
Call of the Night, okay. A show I put off watching for a long time because I know I'd love every second of it after reading one chapter of the manga and learning the adaptation was on the way. When I finally started it, I binged the 2 available seasons in just 2 days.
Damn.
There are some anime where you just couldn't have wished for a better adaptation, and this is one of them. Okay, makes sense.
Yeah.
Kakano, what can I say that hasn't already been said about the show, except it's a rom-com harem done right.
Yep.
Made in Abyss. Wanted the show completely blind, as did most, and the first episode had me absolutely hooked, but then the insert song at the end dropped and Kevin sold me on the show. I think that's very similar to how
Yes.
everyone
Yeah.
did this, did experience Kevin's work. Evangelion.
He wrote
crazy.
Shinseki
That's
Evangelion.
I've never seen someone put the Japanese name for Evangelion down. Even in Japan, I feel like they just say Evangelion.
Yeah, they say, they don't even, they just say ever.
yeah. I've never heard someone in Japan say it like
Bro
that.
is so deep in the source, man.
Hey, look, he respects the medium. I don't really have the words to explain why this show is special to me, as many people probably don't.
Yeah.
It might even seem like an elitist pick, but considering how modern the rest of the shows are on the 2x3, it's packed with messages, over 90% of which probably flew right over my head, but despite its rough edges, it's an experience absolutely worth having.
I love how this is the show that he thinks is the elitist.
Yeah, I'd say this is like the least elitist show on this
Yeah,
pick.
I think so.
I think like it's so ubiquitous to like Ava and connect with it. that
Yeah.
I think it's just kind of, it comes standard on most people's 2x3.
Yeah.
Serial experiments lane every day, we inch closer to the world of the wired. And to think all of this was predicted in 1998 with VR and AR inching closer each year is truly becoming truly usable. And with some people already living entire lives in VR chat, this show feels eerily relevant. It shows a possible future and one that feels less and less fiction, and I'm all for it. I haven't watched Serial Experiments Lane. I need to watch it.
It is
should.
crazy how much they predicted in that show.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
pretty scary.
Okay, I'll have to watch it.
Yeah,
later.
it's
But,
a fucking
yeah.
mindfuck. Yeah.
An extremely, obviously, someone who's watched an ungodly amount of anime and
Yeah.
is well-rounded.
Thank you for the comprehensive breakdown as well. Appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
I think being able to enjoy perhaps some of the slower anime comes, one, with time, being an anime fan, but also an aging anime fan.
Yes.
Yes.
Or
Definitely.
someone who's... the reason why I went 22 is that I think sometimes new people get into anime try really hard to get into anime.
Yeah.
They're like, I'm going to watch all the greatest classic
yeah.
shows. But it's cool to see. Great list.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Thank you very much.
Well done.
And we got a good kicks out of making fun of Reddit.
I would love
you know,
if this
I-
person was just not on Reddit at all.
Yeah,
I make fun of like Reddit anime taste all the time until I realize that is just my taste.
you have Reddit.
That's
anime
how I
taste.
know.
You have Reddit anime taste.
I can only make fun of it because it's exactly my taste.
the 3x3 in my eyes should be like it's like the food chart.
Yeah.
It should be a well balanced. There needs to be a bit of junk food in there.
Yeah.
But there needs to be a lot of greens in there.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Let's go to the next list though. It's quite fun trying to predict these people.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Okay, here's the next one. Oh, okay. Very different taste to the last one. So we got ReZero,
Okay.
your name.
Okay. This is like whatever the fucking opposite of the last guy's list was, despite having one overlap.
All right. So
Okay, this is someone who got into anime recently and now wants to go a bit deeper.
Yeah.
so we have ReZero, Your Name, Rent-A-Girlfriend, Anohana, Demon Slayer, Made in Abyss, Hunter.
High School DxD.
High School DxD. I Want to Eat Your Pancreas, and Takopi's Original Sins.
Oh, man.
I think this must be a modern anime fan, right?
Has to be.
No one has Demon Slayer in their top 3x3
In
unless
the middle as well?
in the middle, unless it's like one of your first animes.
So when I first started watching anime, I've kind of watched all the shows you'd expect. And then the only reason I watched Anohana and some of the shows like that was not because I wanted to. I just was like, I felt like I had to as an anime fan.
Yeah.
I was like, I can't call myself an anime fan.
There was a lot of pressure in the community.
unless I've watched and become a well-rounded viewer.
Yeah.
So I watched Anohana, and I feel like there's a little bit of a similarity going on here. I see a lot of myself in this, where
Yes.
they're the shows that I want to watch, and maybe they're guilty pleasures like High School DxD, which I watched, admittedly, one too many seasons of, and A Rental Girlfriend. But then you're like, also, you can see the sparks of other stuff that they enjoy.
Yeah.
Takopi, Your Name. I forgot what the bottom middle one's called again.
I want to eat your pancreas.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Great movie.
I don't know. I look at ReZero with like the context of the rest of the list, and it just reminds me of like talking to the anime men when they're like, "Yo, ReZero changed my life," and I'm just like, a lot of these shows I can see. Obviously, there are some older shows there like Anohana and High School DxD, but for the most part, I think this. I would not be surprised if this. Represented the kind of like taste of a new gen fan that really.
Oh, yeah, I
or
was
someone
gonna
who
say.
just got into anime, maybe in the past 3-4 years.
Yeah, but I kind of agree with Gon in the sense that this is giving me like 19, 20-year-old anime taste of someone who maybe just started once they like in the last years of high school, maybe.
Yeah,
Because Takopi's amazing, but I don't know if it cracked my top 9, or if it is the best in that kind of genre of show.
yeah.
like heart-wrenching anime.
Yeah.
But it does an amazing job, and it's modern.
Yes.
And it looks and sounds amazing.
Yeah.
Rent-A-Girlfriend, bro.
What is the logic behind putting Rent-A-Girlfriend? Okay, let me get.
I can tell you.
God,
they're a Giga fan.
let me get into the mind of someone who would put Rent-A-Girlfriend on their 3x3. Okay, I'm trying. I'm assimilating right now. Okay. Does that mean? Okay. Is this person single? Would a take?
That's what you're worried about.
Would a taken person put Rent-A-Girlfriend on their 3x3
I don't know. Would you?
I think a
put it-
married
I don't
man.
know. I don't know.
I'd say a married man.
I don't know. It's definitely not if you have a girlfriend. It's either if you're married or you're single. There's no in between.
I mean, I watched High School DxD when I was chronically single and horny.
Yeah.
And that was the only time I could read. You can only sit through it.
Oh yeah.
yes.
It's like some kind of torture. You're like, oh, they're going to show boob. And they don't. They're like, I should just watch porn. Why did I watch
Yes.
45 minutes of this?
But
I would say the only like anomaly in this 3x3 would maybe be like, I want to eat your pancreas.
no, he has
Really?
your name on there.
I feel like Made in Abyss is the weird one here.
You think?
I kind of.
I don't know. But either way, it's definitely giving me like 19, 20-year-old.
It's giving me someone who's still discovering their tastes.
Yes.
I don't know why.
Yeah, so I'm envisioning like
Yeah.
someone in their high school probably was like or told them about anime, and then they started off with shows like Demon Slayer or Your Name, and then now they're out of high school and they're like starting to tap into the more, I guess, like quote unquote non-mainstream, or like go back to like the classics like Anohana, for
Yeah.
example.
Do you know what this looking at this 3v3 like gives me like the feeling of, like the vibe of? You know that like golden period where you got into anime and then you started getting a little deeper into the anime world, and it was like one of the first 50 shows you watched was like banger, banger, banger,
Yeah,
banger,
like nothing
banger,
can
banger.
miss when you get into it.
Yeah.
Like it's that is this era that's
True.
that is this vibe that it's giving off right now, where like this person is just in that like golden period where they are just
Where everything is awesome.
where everything is awesome.
Yeah.
Including shit like Rent-A-Girlfriend and High School DxD, where I'm like, oh shit, I like this as well. Wait, okay.
I mean, that's the sad life of a fan.
Yeah.
It's like the golden age is easy to get through all these shows.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
The hard part about being a fan is when you've spent too much time, you're like, how do I keep caring?
Yes.
How do I keep caring? Should I keep caring?
Yeah.
Should I move on to something else? I don't know.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I'm sticking to my gun. I'm saying 20,
I'm gonna say 19.
19.
I think they're young.
All right.
I'm
Yeah.
let me see.
Well, like, yeah, they're pretty like very close to 20.
Yeah.
Either 19,
Yeah,
21.
I'd say 20.
All right.
20.
I'll just say 19. I'll throw on the curveball.
Yeah.
What country you reckon?
US.
US?
Nah, I'm gonna do Southeast Asia.
Yeah, I was about to go like
Yeah.
Singapore
I'm
or
gonna do
like,
Southeast Asia. Let's rip it.
I'll say Singapore.
Philippines.
Malaysia.
Okay.
All right.
All right, let's see. 28.
28 Wales.
It's me! No, he's from Wales!
Bro.
You can't put High School DxD on there, bro! You can't make us look like that! Rent-A-Girlfriend, what the fuck? Bonus points for having Welsh Dragon representation in High School DxD.
Really?
I don't think
I don't
it
remember
does.
that.
I don't recall.
Okay, so we were wrong about the age, but I think we were right about the time period they got into anime, because they said Demon Slayer, what got me into anime, and it's my all-time favorite.
Yeah,
It's a
okay.
simple show, but I
Probably,
don't care. I enjoy it for what it is. Don't understand why it gets all the hates. Okay. So I do think we're right that this person is going through their like, honeymoon period with anime.
Yes, yes.
They
Oh
just,
yeah. Look, because when you look at Anohana, I researched what the saddest anime was, and this was #1 everywhere, and I see why. Yeah, so they started with Demon Slayer,
Okay.
ReZero, Your Name, like all of the big hitters.
Okay.
And then they went back and went, I want to watch something that will make
Shit.
me emotional.
Instead of age, maybe we should have asked them what
When did you
time-
start?
When did you start watching
Yeah.
anime?
True.
That probably would have been
High
a
School DxD.
Yeah.
son of a
Fan
bitch.
service at its finest, and what got me into hentai.
Rent-A-Girlfriend, the first rom-com anime I watched. Ah, that makes sense. It only goes up from there.
Oh, yeah.
And just, I like how trashy it is. Main character is a dick, but Chizuru is waifu. Okay.
How the fuck did you put How the fuck are you claiming that like Rent-A-Girlfriend was your first rom-com anime, and then you immediately went to I Want to Eat Your Pancreas? That's like opposite ends of the spectrum.
That's what I'm saying. They're just like consuming everything right now.
Anything that comes up, fuck it, I'll watch it.
Yeah.
God damn. And then Takopi, Made in Abyss, one of the best and most interesting worlds I've seen. Just how morbid it gets as the story progresses is just unbelievable. And Takopi's Original Sin, didn't think a first episode of a show could be so disturbing from the get-go. Great and compelling all the way through, and I was tense the whole way through as I didn't know what would happen next.
Is High School DxD just a pipeline for hentai?
Yeah.
I feel like it was for me.
Oh yeah, because at the time High School DxD came out, it was like the biggest fan service show. Like nothing compared to High School DxD. Just like the popularity of it.
I think when I was like 19 or when I was 18 watching it, I was like, this is good. I just wish they would do the thing. Wish I would
like
see
just fuck already.
Could they just fuck?
It's like,
but at that time, you're also like, I don't want to jerk off to cartoons.
Yeah.
That's fucking weird. I don't want to find this hot. And then you watch High School DxD, you're like, hold up. Hold up, man.
Hear me out. Stay with me now.
Hold up for a sec.
You're like, is there this but real? And you search up and you find Masterpiece. You're like, oh my God.
This is what we wanted.
This is I prayed for times like these.
Wow. 28. Well,
good
there you
to
go.
know
You found your son.
Yeah.
Fuck, bro.
Found your brother.
You found your brother.
Found your
28
brother.
from Wales.